Hey, I'm Danika, and today I'll be taking you through a 10-minute barre routine. Barre is a form of exercise that is based upon ballet. It uses common techniques and movements. Many of the exercises we will be doing on our toes to increase calf strength, but we will also be targeting our quads and our core. Let's get started. First up, we're going to start with sumo squats. We are going to do these slow and controlled. To do this type of squat, you are going to point your toes outward and then bend down until your knees achieve a 90-degree angle. Repeat at whatever pace feels comfortable to you. Now we're going to do a sumo squat with a reach. So it's going to be just like the previous exercise, but then when you are at the lowest part, you are going to reach one arm over your head. This will stretch out your obliques. Continuing with the same sumo squat theme, we are now going to do a heel raise at the bottom. This will strengthen your calves as well as your quads. When you raise your heels, try to lift them as high off the ground as you can. Next up, lunge hold. You're going to put one foot forward and one foot back, go into a deep lunge, and then open up your chest to be facing not in front of you, but to the side. Go down as low as you can while still ensuring that your knee does not go over your toe. Now you're going to switch to the other side, opening up your chest as much as possible, straightening your arms so they're parallel to the ground, and making your back foot flat against the ground. While doing this, take deep breaths in and out, controlling your body and the breath. Once again, we're going to do a lunge hold, but now we're going to add an arm twist with our back arm. This will activate your muscles in your arm, including your biceps and triceps. If the movement with your arm hurts your shoulder, decrease your range of motion. Now let's switch to the other side. Still thinking about going down as low as we can without the knee going over the toe, keeping your back foot flat and your arms parallel to the ground. Don't feel rushed while doing this movement with your arm. Now we are going to repeat all the same exercises with an exception of a few. We are going to start by doing slow sumo squats, pushing your knees outwards but making sure they don't go over your toes, going as low down as possible to get the most beneficial burn, and feeling calm and relaxed. Now we're going to do the sumo squat with the reach. It's always good to target another part of your body while still doing the same exercise. But if this is too hard, you can just continue with the slow sumo squats without the addition. Once again, we're going to do the sumo squats with the heel raise. Since we've already gotten a little bit of practice with this one, now really focus on lifting your heels as high off the ground as possible, making as much space between them and the ground. Next up, lunge hold. Going as deep as possible, straightening the arms so they're parallel to the ground, and just breathing and relaxing. We have a break coming up soon. Now let's switch to the other side. This is the last exercise before the break, so go as low as you can. Tense the muscles, but relax the mind. Only 20 seconds left until a nice break. Let's take a break. I hope you enjoyed that little break, but now we're going to get back into it. We're going to start off by doing wide glute bridges. You are going to lay on your back, bend your knees, and place your feet further apart than necessarily comfortable. This will target your outer glutes. Now, instead of putting our feet apart from each other, we are going to put them right next to each other. While doing glute bridges, try to push your hips as high towards the sky as you can, but make sure that you are not overly arching your back, because that may cause lower back pain. To do leg lifts, you are going to place your hands in a triangle formation underneath your tailbone. This will prevent pain. Then you are going to slowly raise your legs and then lower them as close to the ground as possible without touching. You want to create constant tension in your quads and core. In and outs are a great exercise to target your core. If you want to challenge yourself with this exercise, you can lift your hands off the ground. Since nobody's recording you, how about you give it a try? You can just lift your hands off the ground and maybe your range of motion won't be as big yet, but with practice you can improve. Once again, we are going to do the wide and then narrow glute bridges, but instead of our feet being flat against the ground, we are going to go on our toes. This will activate our calves. Now, put your feet together and we're going to do narrow glute bridges. You may feel this more in your calves than you did with the wide ones, because this also requires stabilization muscles. To do Supermans, you are going to start by rolling over onto your stomach, and then you are going to put your hands above your head to form a Y-like shape with your body. Then, whenever you're ready, you are going to lift your hands and feet off of the ground as high as you can. This will strengthen your lower back. For the final exercise, we're going to do Cobra push-ups. What's really important about these is that you have the proper technique and form. So what you're going to have to focus on is pushing your elbows back behind you and then slowly lifting up and then releasing yourself back down to the ground.
Well done. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time a new video is posted. Thanks for watching. Bye!